Hello everybody, my name is Hemi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Probably should have planned this video a little bit better because I don't really know exactly what it's going to be about, but I basically just wanted to give you guys just a big update with my life and talk about my new release, my EP Floating that came out. I'm a little bit off schedule because I wanted to film and post this video right after I released the EP, but I got caught up in a lot of things. I'm so sorry, I sound so bad right now because I'm catching a cold, but I'm really excited to make this video, and without further ado, I guess let's just get into it. I released my EP Floating on November 19th. And it is a project that I'm so freaking proud of, but I honestly went through such an interesting past few months of my life while trying to create this EP, and I guess in this video I just want to talk about the meaning behind each songs and like what inspired the whole project. I also asked you guys to ask me a bunch of questions on Instagram regarding this EP, and so today I'm hoping to answer some of those for you. Basically, at the end of 2019 I was just like not happy with who I was, and I was getting myself involved with people who just weren't caring about me the way that I wanted to be cared for. I'm the type of person, like, when I love very deeply, and I'm very selective with the people that I let close to me, but the ones that I do, I'm so protective, and it's really hard for me to let go of them. I just love them so much, right? So I was going through like a weird split with my old best friend, and that had me very, very sad, and along with that I was also like involved with just bad ways of coping with whatever I was going through, like deeper inner stuff, and I felt like I could never break out of that cycle. And at the end of last year, I just kind of got to a point where I was like, I don't like who I'm turning into, and the fact that I'm unable to break this pattern that I have makes me feel really weak and crap, and I don't like that anymore. So I decided to make a change, and at the start of this year I cut off everything. I honestly did. I cut off majority of my friends who just weren't good to me or good for me. I stopped modeling for a bit, and everything that was draining my energy, I just stopped. I just wanted everything to stop, so that's what I did. And then for 2021, my intention and my focus for this year was I just wanted to work on healing those things that I had been avoiding or distracting myself. It was very, very tough. I definitely kept to myself, and I was like, I'm gonna do my best with this extra time that I have now that it's also COVID, and focus on what I value the most. That was number one, myself. There's a lot of things that go under the myself category, and that's my health and my music and my friends, also my family. So freaking important to me. I've definitely outgrown who I used to be, and this whole Floating EP was interesting because I was telling my friend this the other day. The whole Floating EP is kind of ironic. I was going through a lot of stress. I just had this like large, immense amount of pressure that I put on myself unnecessarily, but at the time I could not see it from here. Like from the outside, all I could see was like, this is what I want, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. There were so many obstacles. I don't know how I'm gonna get over everything, but I just want it to be good, and I want everyone to love it as much as I love it. So I was just stressed out. And then now that it is out, the love has been crazy. I am so grateful. I've received a lot of love from people, and I feel like thanks to the whole Floating EP, I've grown so much as an artist as well, being able to like experiment and explore a completely different genre for me. I had a bunch of people compliment my songwriting in this project, and that meant a lot because I personally feel like I upgraded, so it was nice to see that people thought so too. I'm just super proud of this whole EP. It's been such a roller coaster to get out, and I guess I just want to now get into this part of you know, the meaning behind everything. Like, some of the songs are things that I was dabbling with last year. I really started working on this EP, I would say maybe April April, August, and I was like, okay, I really want to release another EP this year because I released Doki Doki in January, and then in April I was like, I really want to drop another EP for everybody, especially because Doki Doki was very mellow and sad girl focused, and I was like, but I'm really happy, so I want to release a project where you guys could dance to and be happy and have like feel good music. The first song off the EP, I Told You So, was the first song to be done and mastered. I initially wrote this song when I was like 17 and in high school, and I want to show you guys the original. Little disclaimer, I was very sick when I started writing the song, so the voice memo, I sound super gross, but I just want to show you because it's kind of funny. Where does she go? You've been searching night, you've been searching low, only knowing about the things that you didn't know. And then I think this is the other one. This was the original track that I wrote I Told You So to. Where did she go? You've been searching high, you've been searching low, only knowing about the things that you didn't know. Yeah, question from left to right, like out of sight, am I out of mind? But I told you so. Yeah, he asked if she loved him, she liked just to please him. Anyways, so as you can see, it turned out extremely drastic, but that was the rough ass, really badly made demo that I sent to my good friend Hugo, Yuki the dog man. He completely changed it for the better. He made it super bright and vibrant. I love that song so much. I belted in that song, and it was very experimental. I feel like this whole project actually was very experimental. I tried out completely different genres, but it was fun, and that's kind of, you know, what I wanted. I had a lot of people ask me what the meaning of I Told You So is, and it's kind of funny. I wrote it when I was 17, 18, and I had, I want to say a relationship, but I was talking to this guy. Long story short, things just didn't end well with us. I just heard a lot of bad things about me. And so at 17, 18 years old, I took those rumors and put it into a song. So it sounds like a third person thing because the lyrics are rumors that were spread about me. You know, so I was just kind of being a little bit sassy and sarcastic, and I made I Told You So. Remade it at 20 years old. So Spring and Waterfalls was such a fun song. It was the first EP single that I released, and I did that song with Trev. Such a sick dude, honestly. I really have to like give him credit right now because he came to me with the song a little bit early in the year, maybe April or something like that. I have to check the dates, but he came to me with this song and I fell in love with it immediately. As soon as I got the track, pulled out my phone and I recorded just like freestyling off the top of my head. So I'm gonna insert the video here, but this clip is literally me freestyling for Spring and Waterfalls. Up all night, yeah. Can't seem to get you off my mind, boy, yeah. Cause you've been looking so damn fine, boy. And I'd really like to make you my boy, yeah. Have I ever told you I got my feelings for you? It's the way it don't seem real. It's got me thinking you're a fortune. I believe in fairy tales, so I'm hoping that this fairy tale, so you just hit my line. Must be thinking of me too, cause I was wishing on the stars, so it must have come true. Hey. Obviously I tweaked it and then I sent over my vocals, but it was like really fun for me because it is so different. It's definitely more like pop. Even when like the mixer got back to us, I was like, I don't like it. I don't like how my voice is mixed, because how R&B songs or acoustic songs and how pop songs are mixed, your vocals sound different. So I was like, I don't like how metallic and sharp this sounds. I'm super used to like reverby, soft, more natural mixing on my vocals, so it threw me off completely. But he was like, I love this, I think you sound dope. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just trust you. This is a genre that I'm completely new to, but I swear this is like your specialty, so if you say it sounds dope, I'm just gonna roll with it. And now I absolutely love it. I'm not even gonna lie, like I had to have him as the only feature in this EP because he really played a massive role. I was so inspired this year and I tried out a different genre. Bringing Waterfalls and that sound and his music that I love now. I really just stepped out of my comfort zone because he was showing me so many different sounds and I was grasping them from different artists. So, you know, You Deserve a Love Song and Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time was definitely like inspiration from what he's shown me this year. And I honestly didn't realize that he played such a big part in this project, but you know, like after reflecting, he definitely was, and so I'm glad that I had him as the only feature in this project. The first song that I worked on for the EP was Show Off, and I have this voice memo on my phone that I recorded on July 20th, 2020, so last year, and this is how it went. Show me up like I'm something to win. You just wanna talk about me to your friends. Super rough. Like I'm something to win. Yeah. That's all I had. That was like, okay, I like this rhythm. I like this kind of idea of like, oh, you just want to show me off to your friends. You just want to like use me for like clout that I don't have. But you know, I just thought it was like a fun, like sassy little song to make. So yeah, Show Off was the first song that I worked on, and then I picked it up again in May or April or something like that, which is kind of funny because though it was the first song that I started, it was the last song to be mastered because I was just so nitpicky with making it perfect. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but I'm trying to work on that. You Deserve a Love Song. I absolutely love this song. I'm so proud of it. Not many people picked up the inspiration, but definitely like a more soft punk. I've been listening to a lot of like punk music these days, so Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time and You Deserve a Love Song was like me trying to be a little bit more hardcore. Didn't really translate well because people keep saying like, oh, your vocals are so soft, and I was like, really? That was me trying to sound grungy, but okay. You deserve a love song, but somebody who loves you, and I'm so sorry that it's not me, but I wrote this to say that you deserve a love song, but somebody who loves you, and I'm sorry that it's not me, but I don't know. Hey guys, so this is You Deserve a Love Song in the making. I'm currently doing harmonies for this one part, so ooh, that sounded creamy. Alright, one more time just in case though. That was good. I'm gonna record this so y'all can appreciate how high I'm hitting for this song. Jeez, it's horrible. It's not my range. Of course I sound crap. It's something you can see. Okay, I'm dying. That was so bad. Can you hear that? My vocals hate me. My vocals are so mad. They're like, bro, stop trying. The one thing that I didn't want people to misunderstand when I wrote You Deserve a Love Song was it's not meant to be spiteful or nasty. It was meant to be a bittersweet kind of song, and I'm hoping that that translated well. You deserve a love song and to be loved by someone who is just as amazing as you are, and I'm so sorry that I cannot be that for you, and I'm so sorry that I cannot give you that. It sounds kind of salty, even like saying out loud, it doesn't sound very sweet, but the intention was meant to be sweet. I just hope that makes sense. Like, it's not meant to be spiteful or mean or anything like that. In August, I think it was August or July, something like that. I went to Hawaii for a week and it was such an amazing trip. It was so much fun. I went with my friend Kyla and I just had such an incredible experience. It was like the first time I ever went on like a girls trip. I met some really, really lovely people. I came back to Japan and I wrote Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time. And then jump back into the chorus with like 8 bars or something like that. Or maybe 8's too much. But I just want this whole song to like build up and get like super fun, and then the drums come in and it's like just high energy. It just makes you want to like shout it and love your life, and you're driving in the car with your friends and like it's midnight and you're top down, it's good vibes. Like that's kind of what I picture for this song. What's up? My name is Sarah Hemi. This is a new song that I just wrote. It's not mixed or anything, but I think it's pretty fire, so I want to play it. It's just a document. Here's where we're at. Alright, enjoy. You came out of nowhere and into my arms. If I hadn't known it, I'd stay by the fire. Cause these are the moments I wanna reignite. 1, 2, 3, so come on, kiss me like it's the last time. I love this part. Love it. Love it. Might be my favorite song I've ever written. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. I just love the song. Obviously, it's still very raw right now because it's not being mixed or anything. But it just makes me want to like fall in love and love my life, you know? I'm happy. I'm a happy queen. Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time is by far my favorite song that I wrote off the EP. I think it's because I wrote it after such a fresh trip. I reference experiences or little things that I did in Hawaii, like the fire and like the whole theme and big lesson that I learned while I was in Hawaii was, you know, to enjoy being in the moment. Once you leave a moment, you'll never be in it again. Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time is pretty much just honoring that whole experience and that whole lesson that I learned while being there. While I was in Hawaii, I had this producer, Michael Yee, hit me up and he was like, I really want to work with you. Can I send you some tracks? I was like, I'm on holiday right now, but go for it. I'll check everything out once I get back to Japan. And then I checked out the track he sent me, fell in love with it, started writing to it immediately, and then Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time was born. I just want to answer some questions. What inspired me to make the EP? I kind of said this already, but I just wanted to make fun music. I always wanted to make a song like dancing in the moonlight, everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine you at your side. I just love it so much, and it's the song that me and my brother, like it's the good old throwback song that me and my brother like blast in the car when we want to have a good time. So Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time is that song that was inspired by that scene in the moonlight. So favorite lyrics. I love this question, but it's so hard for me to answer. If I hadn't noticed, I'd stay by the fire. Cause these are the moments I wanna reignite. And Kiss Me Like It's the Last Time. I'm referencing the fireplace that me and my friends all sat around in Hawaii. But it's basically saying like, you know, a fire dies out, right? It's saying like, if I had realized that that moment of us being in front of that fire was gonna be the only moment and the last time that I'm ever gonna experience that exact moment ever again, then I would have just stayed there a little bit longer. So it's basically saying I wish I could just relight that fire, relive that moment, you know. Describe the EP in 3 words. Experimental, fun, and expressive. Yeah. Anyways, that kind of concludes my whole wrap-up backstory with the whole floating EP and the meaning of each song. I'm in such a better mental place. These days I'm really trying to practice what I preach, and that is to just enjoy the moment, because time is moving by so fast, and if you don't stop to enjoy it, you're gonna miss it. Ferris Bueller quote. I definitely phrased that so wrong, but you get the idea. I've been getting up in the morning pretty early. I usually wake up early, but like I've been getting up actually out of my bed pretty early, and I've been doing like yoga with my mom and spending more time with my nana, spending more time with my little sister. I just feel good, like taking care of myself by doing little things like painting my nails. Poorly, really poorly, but trying to hide that. You know, I did a little detox off Instagram, and I know a lot of people were wondering why I did that, but I just was hitting such a weird place in my mental state, and I was like, I just want everything to stop. So I got off Instagram for a bit. I'm back on now, so what's that? But I've been trying to like focus on what I really do value and trying to break down what really is important to me. And I feel like my thing nowadays is to just like do the things that you said that you do the things that you always said that you would do. I think that's right. But yeah, anyways, I have talked for so long about so many different things, but you guys mean so much to me, more than I think you guys realize. I'm so excited for 2022. I'm gonna keep working hard. You guys really motivate me. All the DMs, all the love, all the support. On days where I'm like doubting everything myself and I don't know what I'm doing with my life, like you guys definitely put me on track and help me see that everything is okay, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you so much for streaming and listening to Floating. If you haven't heard it, please go stream it. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video.